Now, your underlying energy, we have the shadow side. So this is going to be ribboning through the month of September for you, Pisces. This is in some decks called the Devil card, but the shadow side is definitely speaking about something that you keep hidden. This could be, this is also speaking to something that you feel like you're chained to. So this could be, anything from an addiction, and addiction doesn't have to be drug addiction, right? Or alcohol or any type of substance abuse, although it can be. This could also speak to, something that you're doing in excess. This could be work. This could be, some people exercise too much. Not me, but anything that you do to excess is not good. Okay, at some point, it doesn't fulfill its original purpose, right? So this could also be feeling chained to a specific religious belief, or feeling associated or stuck in a group that is no longer serving your best and highest good, or your best welfare, right? So this is sort of that feeling of being chained to something that you're not actually chained from, or excuse me, chained to. This is something you're keeping secret. This is something that's hidden. And again, for some of you, this may circle back to the intuitive reading I had gotten, where some of you are going off on your own to get healing from past life issues, and this could definitely represent that as well. So let's see how this ribbons through the month for you, Pisces. We're starting off the month with the Hermit card, and the Hermit speaks to, that quest for enlightenment, okay? That path of, sort of going by yourself, again, as I said with the intuitive message, sort of going on your own to find what it is that's going to help you most, okay? To gain that knowledge that is going to serve your highest purpose, okay? And I feel as if with this shadow side card, if you take a peek at this, we've got the Hermit, and he's got his lantern of enlightenment, right? And then you have the shadow side, and look, this card is being lit up, right, by a source of light. So I feel like for some of you, Pisces, you're going to find out about something that has been hidden or kept from you, or somebody's going to find out about something you have been keeping hidden, okay? So starting off with the Hermit, mid-month we have the Fool. Okay, this is new beginnings. This is a new adventure. Perhaps after your search for enlightenment, right? You're all of a sudden looking at the world in a different way. You're looking at it from a different perspective. You've gotten sort of a new pep in your step, right? So, you've brought to light what needed to be you've brought to light what needed to be illuminated, and because of that, you can then deal with it from a fresh perspective. Okay, a new way of going at things. Perhaps this is that new modality of healing that you're going to be taking on. Okay, maybe this is that faraway place that you go that you're not really sure if things are going to work, but by God, you're going to try it because nothing else has helped, right? And so I feel like, by mid-month, you have this new beginning coming to you. And what's nice is that, you've gained your enlightenment, your knowledge, your inner peace. You're starting this new adventure, And you're ending the month with the Three of Wands. This is a card that speaks about waiting for your ships to come in. Not only is this speaking about waiting for your ships to come in, this is also can be a hesitant energy. This is the expansion of an idea, expansion of a creative project. This is the promise of something to flourish in a big way, but it isn't flourished in a big way yet. There are some blooms. It's not completely stagnant, but there's something more that needs to happen with it. And as you can see, this person is, looking out at the ships, and they're coming in. So this could indicate you are either waiting for them to come in or you're watching them go. Okay? This is a very anticipatory card. It's a feeling of expectation, but it's also a feeling of hesitation. Okay? Maybe you waited too long. Okay? And coming back to finding a healing modality, again, we have, I don't know if you can see, I have my little mini boulder here. And that's sort of what got me to thinking that this message about going somewhere. And I just felt like, you're going somewhere far away. But look, we've got the Hermit is on a boulder. The Fool is on a boulder. And this Three of Wands. We've got everybody's standing on a cliff. Okay? So I feel like for September, Pisces, you might be at the edge of something, right? You're just at the edge of it. You're not quite there, but you're at the edge. And again, if this has something to do with healing, then that's great, because that means you're getting close. You're at the edge. If this has something to do with a relationship, whether it's romantic or friendships, family, you're just about there. Okay. This could also be you're just about, at the point where you realize that the light is being shown on this perceived chain, right? This perceived feeling of being stuck. Okay, so if this has to do with your work, I feel like you're just at the edge of the newness, right? So hang in there, Pisces. And again, this is a general reading, so I'm trying to throw out as many different scenarios as I can interpret these. So the help coming to you, we have the Sun card. And this card speaks about joy, fulfillment, happiness. It sometimes is, as with any tarot card, as with every tarot card, it represents a positive, a neutral, and a negative. Okay, so every card is completely balanced. So of course, on the more positive side, this would be happiness, fulfillment, joy, freedom, warmth, being in the spotlight. Now, on the more negative side, this could be being burnt out. This could be having something come illuminated that you didn't want illuminated, which is something you were keeping hidden for a reason, right? But help that's coming to you is, I feel like for a specific situation, there is an accidental somebody finds something out accidentally, okay? Like maybe a kid turns on the TV and you've got porn on there and you didn't mean to have it on there, or uh, they go into the closet or something and they find you've got something stashed in there that you weren't supposed to. I feel like there's a youngster that comes to sort of they find out about whatever the secret is, but it's coming to you as a help. It was an innocent act that wasn't done in any form of malice, and it comes to you as a help because you are then able to get enlightenment and have a new start and know and anticipate and have that new beginning come to you, okay? Because without this illumination, without bringing to light that which has been hidden, this doesn't happen, okay? Your enlightenment comes from the fact that this is illuminated, okay? And so for some of you, this may be it may be quite accidentally that this happens, okay? Now, what would be a challenge then for you? We have the Nine of Swords. This is a challenging card for everybody, right? This is overthinking. This is worry. This is being distraught. This is losing sleep. Okay, so your challenge this month, Pisces, is, you know, maybe this maybe there's a gambling situation that you've kept hidden or that you're ashamed about, or you don't really want to admit how much you've been spending, and now you're worried, right? Um, you know, you're losing sleep over it. You're trying to figure things out. You're running through all the worst case scenarios in your head, and it's getting to you. Okay, this is also for those of you in any sort of rehab situation, and by rehab, I am specifically speaking about substance rehab or addictive behavior rehab. You might be receiving, you might be on the receiving end of some very cruel and harsh words and realities. Um, people may, as part of whatever program, and again, this is specific for somebody, where people have the chance to speak to you and you have to sit there and listen to it. The challenge is to sit there and listen to it. You're going to hear some things, possibly that you didn't realize were, going through these people that you love and that love you back. That these things were going through their mind, that they have these harsh words towards you and harsh feelings. Okay, so that's going to be challenging for you, Pisces, is to sort of absorb all that and try to let that go. Okay, it's also going to be a challenge for you to see things clearly. Okay, all of these all of these all of these swords that this person is worrying about, all of these thoughts, all of these communications, all of these all of this knowledge, this is this could be in the form of miscommunication. You might have a problem getting your point across or getting your side of the story across. Okay, so just know that communications might be an issue for you, either giving or receiving. This also, for a small portion of you, this could be acupuncture that isn't working. Okay, it's a challenge. Okay, this is also, again, losing sleep. This could also indicate depression. You might be going through some mental issues that really have you full of anxiety and fear. Okay, fear of what might be found out. Okay, so but by the end of the month, Pisces, we have the Justice card. And this is wonderful because this is fairness, this is balance, this is peace and harmony. This is justice will be served. If this is if your situation is one that has to do with let's say a court case, and there's discovery that needs to happen, and clearly there was somebody that was acting a fool, and maybe there's deliberation. If this is pertaining to a court case, justice will be served. Okay, this is the final focus card of the month, and there will be fairness. Okay, it's unbiased fairness. That means, Pisces, if you have done something, foolish, you will pay consequences, but it will be a fair consequence. It won't be, a fearful, your worst fears in the whole entire world. It will be just what's fair. Okay, if you have been done wrong, and you're waiting on, some type of judgment, some type of, reconciliation of whatever this issue is, you will get a fair outcome. Okay, it's coming.